Hey guys, good morning. Today is Thursday, June 13th. One more month, little girl's birthday, Broski's birthday. One more month from now, so that'll be good. I wanted to talk about the Holy Trinity and the Catholic Church and the teaching of the Holy Trinity and how I believe it to not be true. I grew up Catholic from kindergarten to 8th grade. And, well, they teach that the Holy Trinity, when Jesus was baptized, God, the dove, the Holy Spirit, and God and Jesus are all one, became one when God was baptized. And they teach that. I find that to be a wrong teaching, because for me, there's my mind, body, and spirit, which make up one human being, but they all aren't the same. God created everything. Because here's where the spirit is God's energy. It's a piece of God in every us, a spark. Just like the Transformers, the spark, that's the human spirit. The spark. The movie Transformers. Pay attention to that when they talk about the spark. You'll see what I mean. So, the spark is the spark of all life. We have it inside us. So whatever we touch, it's a spark of God. Well, God created everything, so there you go, good and bad. Allows it to exist, created it all. It's all for a reason. So, back to the mind, body, and spirit. So mind, body, and spirit with the Holy Trinity. For me, God's created everything. The spirit is within. That's what guides my body and brain and being. That's what's in charge of this body, my spirit. My brain is what is the link between the two. My body and my spirit. The brain is the link. It's the connection. Now, where was I going to go? Okay, so now the body and the mind connected to the spirit. So, if you take the world we live in, which is reality, man's laws, that's all in our head, not our spirit. That's in our head. So, man's laws, they're just frustrating and confusing as fuck because they regulate our spirits. Sorry for swearing. They regulate our spirits. That's what laws and rules are for, to regulate our spirits and our minds and our bodies. And it's crap the way they're doing it. We are slowly becoming spiritually enslaved. I believe we have been for years. It's just that some of us, for decades, lifetimes, it's just that people are now waking up to that fact, which is a great thing. So, I think that what they taught with the Holy Trinity is totally wrong, and it's not good the way they've taught it, and not healthy for people. It's confusing for people. It's what makes people think, oh, they're all the same. Well, yeah, and then they just go around being a zombie because they think that the whole brain, body, spirit, everything's all one. So it's just crap. They're all separate entities. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. They're not the same. Because Jesus was here to show us how to live. God was the creator of that. And the Holy Spirit is what comes in and guides our spirits. And then when we're talked to by the Holy Spirit, our spirits then interact with our mind, and then the body reacts. So, conscious contact with your spirit inside and with God the Creator, allow the Holy Spirit to be received. And that connection is always there. Whether that connection is realized in the brain in that individual, don't know. But the connection is still there, even if that is occurring and the person just, whatever, it's still there. God's still working. Holy Spirit's still working. It's just being ignored by that individual. So, I think it's people ignore stuff, at least I ignore stuff, because the ways of the world, the system that we live in, it's not designed to nourish the human spirit. Until we get there and start to do that as a human beings, we're going to have multitude of problems over and over again, and history will continue to repeat itself in a negative pattern. What else? So I just watched a little video, and this kind of brought all this stuff back up again this morning, so I figured I'd do a little video. The people that are building the wall or whatever, the people that are funding the wall and building it themselves down there, that is how we need to go as a society, as a country, I believe. Not the fact that they're building wall, not that just that. I mean, I'm pro wall. The fact that they're doing this to build the wall is just one example of many of how we as human beings, as Americans, can come together and get stuff done without the government. That's what we need to focus on. So if you really look at just that aspect of what they're doing down there, if you look at the construction, the wall that they've actually built, and the concrete that they're pouring, and roads and stuff that they're building there so they can monitor the fence line that they are building, is just incredible, because that's just people that care getting done what needs to be done. And we don't need all these regulations and everything that we have. It makes it so hard to be able to do things. You have to have a ton of money to be able to do stuff now with all these regulations. You can't just have nothing and say, hey, this is what I want to do and do it well and efficiently and effective and safely for other human beings. That's a responsibility that we all have. And when we lose that responsibility, most of the times that responsibility is lost for the gain of monetary value. And it's just a corrupt system. And the Father, Son, the Holy Trinity thing, and combining of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit is just a mindfuck on us all from the Catholic Church. There you guys go. Peace out. Love you guys. Let me know what you think. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Grow your own food. You may not thank me later, but you will. Enjoy the life and flavor. See you guys.